me tell you something nobody likes to hear, but everybody needs to know. Your house isn't stressful because you're lazy. It's stressful because you were never taught how a home is supposed to run. Most folks are exhausted, overwhelmed, and buried in mess, not because they don't care, but because they're trying to manage an entire household with motivation, willpower, and vibes. And honey, motivation and willpower die by noon, and vibes come from the home. They don't create the home. Today, I'm going to show you the difference between habits, routines, and systems, while most homemaking advice fails, and how these three things, when they work together, can make your home calmer, cleaner, and easier to manage without perfection, without hustle, and without losing your mind or driving everybody else crazy. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you're going to understand why, once your habits are right, your house almost runs itself. Now let's get into it. Here's where most people get confused. They think motivation is the problem. It's not. Motivation is overrated, truly. It burns out in minutes, but the work never ends. You don't need motivation. You need good habits, and habits beat motivation every single time. A habit is something you do automatically without thinking. Brushing your teeth, locking the door, tossing trash in the can. Once habits are formed, they require very little thought or energy. They become automatic. You are literally training your brain to run on autopilot. There are things you already do every single day that you don't even remember doing because they're habits. That's the power we want working for us in homemaking. A routine is a set of habits done in order, like a morning routine or bedtime routine. Routines save time because you're not making decisions. You're not thinking. You're just doing what you already do. It flows. It gets done. A system is the structure that supports habits and routines. Laundry day, a stocked pantry, assigned chores. Systems remove chaos. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. If your home feels overwhelming, it's because you don't have strong systems and you're relying on motivation instead of structure. And motivation's unreliable. In the next section, I'm going to show you the first habit that changes everything. Because if you get this one right, every other habit becomes easier. The first thing you need to learn is habit stacking. Habit stacking means attaching a new habit to one you already do every day. You don't find the time. You use time you already have. If you're a coffee drinker, you probably make coffee every morning. That's a habit. After you start the coffee pot, unload the dishwasher and put the clean dishes away. That's habit stacking. After you brush your teeth at night, habit. You wipe down the bathroom sink. That's habit stacking. You're not changing your routine, you're adding to it. This works because your brain loves patterns. Habit stacking expands existing patterns without disrupting them. It creates a calm, steady flow that becomes so normal you don't even think about it. And if you're waiting to feel like cleaning, you're going to be waiting a long time. Once you stop negotiating with yourself and stop trying to overhaul your whole life at once, things get a whole lot simpler. Now, next, we're going to talk about something that makes people uncomfortable, but it's the difference between feeling busy and actually getting things done. Next, you need to learn time blocking. And if you skip this part, you're going to stay busy forever without getting anywhere. Time blocking simply means assigning a specific block of time, like 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., to specific tasks. Because here's what happens without it. You work really hard all day long, you're exhausted, and then you realize nothing actually got finished. You weren't productive, you were just busy. And busy is not the same thing as effective. That's not productivity, that's chaos. Now listen, time blocking is not about scheduling your life down to the minute. It's about making a clear decision and sticking to it. It means saying, this time is for this and nothing else. For example, mornings are for laundry, the kitchen, exercise, or gardening. Afternoons are for floors, errands, and school-related tasks. Evenings are for family, dinner, and light cleanup. 8 to 9 p.m. is for your nightly reset. I am not telling you to copy this schedule. I'm telling you that you need a schedule that fits your life, one that tells your time where to go instead of letting distractions run the show. And this works whether you're a stay-at-home homemaker or you work outside the home. You set a time block for phone calls. You set a time block for emails. You set a time block for errands. And unless it's an emergency, you don't touch those things outside that block. That's how you stop spinning your wheels. Time blocking lets you focus, finish, and move on. Because when everything is all day, nothing gets done. And if you don't tell your time where to go, distractions will decide for you. And you'll feel like a crazy person for working hard all day and not finishing a single thing. The next routine you have to set up is your laundry day. Yes, laundry day, not laundry every day. That's just a waste of time. Laundry should not be hounding you every single day. Your home should never look like a laundromat exploded. One laundry day means you wash, you dry, you fold, you put away. All in one day. Laundry isn't hard. Machines do most of the work. Pick a day you're home all day long. Start in the morning. Set a timer for each load. When the timer goes off, switch loads. Then put away the load you just dried. Putting away laundry takes about 5 minutes per load. That's your job. So, do your job. This turns laundry from background stress into a predictable system. And next is a rule that will save you hours every single week. And it takes less than 5 seconds. It's called the one touch rule. When you pick something up, you deal with it completely. Mail, trash it, or file it. Clothes, hamper or hanger, dishes, dishwasher or wash it. Most clutter exists because we touch things over and over without finishing the job. You use something, you sit it down, you walk away, and now you've created future work for yourself. You've created more clutter. You've created more stress. Why would you do that to yourself? Just stop. You deserve better than being your own worst enemy. Start taking care of things as soon as you are done using them and teach everyone in the home to do the same. This rule alone can cut your daily mess in half. And there's another habit that stops clutter before it ever starts. Never leave a room empty-handed. Every time you leave a room, take one thing with you that doesn't belong there and go put it away. One thing. An empty glass, a random sock on the floor, that toy in the corner, an empty pizza box on the coffee table. Just pick up one thing on your way out and take care of it. Homes don't get messy all at once. They get messy one abandoned item at a time. This habit keeps mess from ever gaining momentum. Now, if you have children in your home, the next habit is non-negotiable. Children do chores. Children are not guests in your home. They are residents. And teaching kids to clean up isn't mean, it's responsible. Responsibilities grow with the child. Toddlers can put toys in bins. Young kids can clear plates and wipe tables. Teens can do laundry, clean bathrooms, and take out the trash. Remember, you're not just raising children, you're raising future adults. Teaching responsibility builds confidence and gives them skills and knowledge that they will need as adults. Parenting isn't just about feeding, housing, and clothing children. It's about teaching them what they need to know to take care of themselves when they grow up. Chores do just that. And next, we're going to talk about a system that saves money, time, and mental energy. Your pantry. A stocked pantry means you can cook without stress. And by pantry, I don't mean a tiny closet with a few shelves. I mean pantry as in everywhere you store food, whether it's a cupboard, closet, refrigerator, or freezer. You keep staples on hand that can be used in multiple meals: rice, pasta, beans, broth, frozen vegetables, basic spices, flour, cheese. You don't need gourmet meals. You need practical skills. Learn how to cook one ingredient several ways and keep it on hand. Like ground beef. How many ways do you know how to cook ground beef? Most people know how to make burgers and spaghetti, but what else? There are so many different meals you can make with ground beef. Learn several. Pick ingredients that you and your family eat and learn many ways to cook it. Then keep it in bulk. This makes shopping much simpler and can make meal planning completely unnecessary. Imagine just looking in the freezer and cupboards, thinking for about half a minute about what to make, then making a full meal for your household. It can really be that simple. It gets that simple with a stock pantry and learning to cook in a variety of ways. Now let's talk about what separates chaotic mornings from peaceful ones. Your nightly reset. It starts in the kitchen. Every night, the kitchen gets cleaned and closed, dishes done, counters wiped, trash out, floors swept and mopped as needed. Ask any elder what it meant when Mom put the dish rag over the faucet at night. It meant the kitchen was closed. She cleaned it, and no one was going in there to mess it up and create more work for her. If you got hungry, you waited till breakfast. If you got thirsty, there was a tap in the bathroom to get water from. The kitchen gets cleaned and closed down every single night. Then you do a quick reset of communal spaces. Just do a quick walkthrough of all the common areas and straighten any throw pillows. Pick up anything left on the floors. Wipe down any tables that need it. Check the windows and doors, then turn off the lights. This is like putting the house to bed for the night, and it makes mornings much simpler. A nightly reset is a gift to your future self. And finally, the habit that gives you control over your entire day. You don't need a 5 a.m. miracle routine. You need quiet control time. You need to get up before everyone else to give yourself a fresh and peaceful start to the day. It really does make the whole day smoother. Even just 30 minutes to have a cup of coffee in peace. Do some stretching. This is a must as you get older. Trust that. Once you hit 40, you can pull a muscle just getting out of bed. Stretching becomes necessary, and morning is the best time to do it. Plan your day. Check your calendar or planner if you have one. Say your prayers or meditate. This gets your head and heart in the right place to start your day. Homemaking starts in the morning. It starts with your morning routine. In short, there are 9 things you need to do to make homemaking work for you. 1. Habit stacking. 2. Time blocking. 3. One laundry day. 4. One touch rule. 5. Never leave a room empty handed. 6. Teach children to clean up. 7. Keep a stocked pantry. 8. Nightly reset. 9. Early morning routine. Once you start implementing these, housework flows, stress drops, and life gets calmer for everyone in the home. All right, y'all, that's it for today. If this video was helpful, go ahead and give it a like. It helps this channel reach the folks who need it. And if keeping home feels like your kind of place, I'd love for you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Remember, you don't need to do everything. You just need to tend what's been given to you. Take care of your home, take care of your people, and don't forget to take care of yourself too. Stay safe and be well, and I'll see you next time here at Keeping Home.